Hello, 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 and welcome back to Chaotic 20. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Yes, I think this meme is still relevant. As always, I am Ben, your DM, and I'm joined by my lovely players. Hello, guys and gals.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, we have a lot to do today, so let's jump right in. But before that, a quick recap is in order. Last time, the ball came to an end rather abruptly. As Benevolence, you saw the guards basically telling all the guests to go from the ballroom. You could regain your chambers, your guest bedrooms if you wanted to, or you could just go. But that was clearly the order. An order that they gave because at the same time, down in the treasure room, Zylrona, you had just defeated some dwarves who attacked the treasure room and kidnapped the demiplane. And you were investigating the scene with Dariel, who at that time looked like a devil in a way. Your investigation revealed a few things, but mainly that the two guys who were Magus's forces, Magus's dwarves, those two guys you had managed to kill, had apparently brought some sort of explosive device with them and used those devices in the treasure room, which killed everyone in there almost instantly. You found one of those devices on one of the corpses. When you investigated the scene, you didn't find much more than that. Dandelion, at that time, you were still hiding in a bush with a priestess, a cleric, a drow to be precise, who you had managed to subdue when she was trying to go after Narcilia during the ball. All of that concluded when you saw that basically everyone was being sent home, and you managed to get the drow to be imprisoned in the Bellgate prison. After that, you all went to sleep. Benevolence, before you did that, you started sending a letter to Solera. A letter where you basically vented out your frustrations and the sense of uselessness that you were feeling at that moment. A letter that you decided not to send, and instead just a classic letter where you said that everything was fine, even though it wasn't, which you don't know if Solera bought it or not. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. However, he told you that, he could say, he could tell his brother Nim to come by and see you because he wasn't far from Bellgate. However, the next morning, the following morning, you were all invited to participate in a meeting with, between the king and Magus. Zylrona and Dandelion, you went there. Dandelion, you hid in the room to be able to listen to the conversation. Zylrona, you were there under the guise of one of the royal guards because your cover was not blown yet. Benevolence, during that time, you decided to go see Eddie the Glorious, the bard, because you thought he had some information about your past and about your family. What you learn from Eddie is that you need to undertake a quest in a way, and that's a quest that you have to take on yourself. You can't really get any help. However, he was able to tell you to research a specific name, and that name was Galazeth. He also gave you an autograph, which was a portrait of himself with a few words written on it, one for you and one for Nim. Zylrona and Dandelion, during the meeting with Magus, you learned a few things. And more importantly, you heard Magus's side of what happened during the ball. His version of the story is that he sent his guys down to the treasure room because he knew that something was going to happen there. And he sent them there to try to prevent that from happening. What he said is that the two people that you saw take the demiplane were enemies of Magus and his people. And so his people were there to try and fight them and prevent any wrongdoing. But in doing so, they went a bit overboard and ruined the treasure room. But basically, Magus was saying that's a misunderstanding. We're still friends, etc. You weren't entirely convinced by that story, but it seemed genuine to you. He also gave you another little piece of information, which is that the demiplane is growing so much and so fast that it is threatening the barriers between the planes, to the point that what you did 25 years ago when you closed all the gates to the Abyss, which is the planes of the demon, and the Nine Hells, which is the planes of the devils, what you did at that time is now weakened. And those doors may pretty soon be able to be reopened by forces unknown. And he mentioned specifically a group of people in the Underdark who seems to want to reopen a door to the Abyss to bring back their goddess, the spider goddess, Lolth. And that's where we stopped. Magus is still in the room, but unless you have any more question, the king is going to dismiss him.
No,
No more questions?
none that I can think of for now.
Okay. Well, the king thanks him, and Magus, stands up, goes through the door. That's when Benevolence, you see him exiting the little war room where you have met the king a few times. And you see that he looks in your direction, nods slightly, and continues. At the same time, Benevolence, you hear a voice behind you that says, "Hey."
Is it a voice I know?
Yeah, it's Dariel.
Okay.
No, it's just Dariel standing behind you, like, "Hey."
I jump.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
It's okay. Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? How was the ball? I kind of lost track of you and the princess at some point.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, because I kind of wanted to. I wanted to thank you, I suppose, for that.
Hmm?
You know?
Did something happen?
It's just it's hard to even be friendly. It's not easy between someone who is essentially the next ruler of the world and me. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do, and yeah, we had a good time, and that's not due to you.
I will.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slap both of my hands on his cheeks. Not too hard, I don't want to slap him, but also my strength is like minus 100.
You won't hurt him, but go ahead.
Just a squish.
Is cheeks.
Say, no, don't undervalue yourself. You're a great person, and I'm glad we're friends. And I'm also glad you got to talk to her. Next time, try to think of a little Smush, 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 smush. Maybe.
With his face still sort of squished, he answered, that's not what I meant. Could you slow down?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Hmm.
No, I just mean, she has responsibility, I have responsibilities. It's
Well, everyone has responsibilities when you think about it. It doesn't
But
mean
that's
you
that-
can't be
you
in
know, that's-
love. Be in love.
Okay.
I'm really glad
In
for you.
order-
Don't thank me for that. I didn't do much.
Well, you kind of, you kind of gave me a reason to, I needed a push, I think.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Could you make me an insight check, please?
All right. Let me tell you how the story starts.
Okay.
When I took my dice today out of my bag, I rolled a natural 1. And I was like, oh this is going to be amazing. And I just rolled again for my insight check. And it's a natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Okay. I don't need to send a private message for this one.
Sure.
You see a few things. First, he is genuinely happy that you gave him the push he needed to actually go towards the princess and go like not care about my position and her position in the ranks of whoever. Like he is genuinely happy about that. The second thing that you see is that he seems tired, physically and emotionally in a way. You can read it on his face and his general demeanor, and he seems a bit less maybe. Not that he was ever bubbly and springy, but no, that's not his thing. But he seems tired, even exhausted. It's a bit bit too much, but he's almost like at that point of just exhaustion. The third thing you see is that as much as he's very happy to have a nice social discussion with you, there's something he wants to ask you, and he's not asking it because he doesn't know how to ask it without arousing suspicion. Like he wants to be casual about it, but doesn't know how to do that, so he's on, he doesn't know what to do. But there's something he wants to ask you, something precise that he wants to talk about.
I'll nudge his stomach with my elbow and be like, are you okay?
Yeah. It was a tough night. I don't know if you've seen any of the others.
No, not since yesterday, really. I was I was summoned by the king this morning, but I overslept. So
That happens.
yeah.
Okay, so you haven't seen
No,
Zylrona or...
I haven't. I assume they're with Ambrose because I knocked and there's no one. So
Yeah. Well, I could bring you to the war room if you want. I'm pretty sure they're in there.
sure.
Okay.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let me bring you to the war room.
Sure.
And he accompanies you there, knocks on the door. You hear enter from inside. Door opens and you see the king there, the queen is there, Ambrose is in there. Zylrona is also in there, still in her royal guards uniform. And you see Dandelion coming out of a wardrobe. And you are all reunited in the same room.
I go back in the closet.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
And the king goes, "Oh, hi, Benevolence. I'm
Hi,
very
my-
glad that you could make it.
Lord, I'm sorry I got your bird a bit late. I overslept.
It's all right. Don't worry about that. We were just about to debrief what Magus told you. I don't know if you've seen him exit the room.
Yeah,
You might have.
we said
Yeah.
hi. Well, he said hi. He nodded, really.
He nodded. Well, we've learned a few things, and he basically tells you what the discussion was about. The thing about the Underdark and the people wanting to bring back Lolth, and the thing that basically is saying, oh, it's a misunderstanding, we didn't mean to kill your guards. And we were there for purely innocent reasons. That's basically what he tells you. And the king turns to you, Dandelion, and he goes, what do you make of all of this? What's your impression?
I don't know. And like, as you saw, I was in the closet, so I couldn't really see from anything. But from what I heard, I don't know. I don't trust that guy. I don't like him. But he seemed to be honest. But maybe he's just good at lying. Some people are just good at lying.
The problem I have is that I can't accuse him without solid proof, because that would in turn trigger war, basically.
With what? A mountain in the sky? Can you not win that war?
With the entirety of the people living in that mountain.
It's one. How many mountains does Orbis have? So many.
I don't think.
That's not the point.
I don't think that's someone we should fight.
Oh, also.
Unless we have a death wish.
Yeah, because it's weird. I don't know what this means, but yeah, this weird book. The book had this symbol with a hand and an eye. And apparently, he knows where the book is all the time. And it's creepy.
Ambrose chimes in and says, "Oh,
Ambrose, I'm talking."
That's the well. You'll be happy that I'm talking now. This is the symbol of Vecna. What you're describing.
That sounds like a cow's name.
Who's Vecna?
It's some guy that was stuck in a jelly cube. And I and Nisa and Ren kind of freed him. Because Ren had this weird voice in her head. Because she was using a zombie hand.
It's funny when we talk to you, everyone has voices in their head.
I'm more fascinated because everything seems to happen around you three.
That's true.
Yeah, it's almost like you're the main character.
Because of all the problems that we have.
Is Ren, yes. Maybe that's why she fucked off. Since she knew.
Well, says Ambrose, putting aside the fact that...
Why did I keep questioning myself? Why did I help release that guy from the cube? That was so weird.
Well, exactly. So putting aside the fact that you resurrected Vecna...
No, he wasn't dead. He was just inside the cube.
Yeah, sure. So,
we all technically are inside cubes sometimes. We're inside a house. Unless houses in Orbis are circular.
Yeah, but this one is Vecna. It's fine. Benevolence, to answer your question. Vecna was, well, it's a bit of a legend, but Vecna was a very powerful wizard. And also a very malevolent wizard.
I don't know why Ambrose is talking in the past. I assume that guy's still alive.
Well, we know that one of his obsessions was to find immortality in some way, shape or form. He managed it by becoming a lich, something that you maybe are familiar with. But basically it's an undying wizard.
He's an animal that sucks your blood if you go in the swamp.
Not that one. He managed it. He became even more powerful than he was before. And the rumor, the legend, is that Vecna became a god, that he ascended a new form of consciousness.
So,
And then he gave his weird end to Ren. And that's part of the story. Or Ren took it. I don't remember. She cut her own end and put the zombie end on her. And that happened. It was weird. It smelled bad all the time. She got a mark in her thing. Her face. If you don't mention it though. She's very sensitive about that. What is with everyone claiming they are gods? Can we just, I don't know, can we say Zylrona is the god and make her a god? And we create a religion around her? Can we just do that?
If she becomes one, yes.
So, when he talked to all of us when the mountain arrived, he mentioned that the primal gods were not doing anything, and that we should celebrate mortals who managed to become gods.
Yes.
So he's trying to make his god one of the big gods.
Yes. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, Benevolence. Vecna is not the only mortal who ascended.
Wow.
Why is the symbol of Vecna an end and a night?
That's because it's his thing, Dandelion. The hand of Vecna, the eye of Vecna.
There's an eye of
created
Vecna.
Artifacts. Yes.
Where's the eye?
You need to read more.
Not about the gods. It's annoying.
Well, those two things are magical artifacts that Vecna created when he became a lich. And it's rumored to have powers beyond imagination.
I'm sorry, I'm not very well versed in religion. What would happen if Magus manages to do what he said he wanted to do? What if he manages to kick the... Can you even kick a primal god out?
Technically speaking, yes. That's you've met Holden Alameda, the high priest of the Lord Archbishop of Temple Church.
Oh, the guy that drank a lot, yes.
Yes, the guy that drank a lot.
Very friendly.
He was very friendly. Part of the reason we invited him is because he has deep knowledge of religious law.
The drunk guy.
Yes. He is extremely intelligent. The theory is that technically a primal god is as much a part of the universe as Orbis is a part of the universe. As you are a part of the universe, as I am a part of the universe. The difference between you, Benevolence, and a primal god...
It's that they call themselves gods. That's the difference.
Well, no. It's that a primal god is a founding block of the universe. Remove it, and you'll need to put something in its place.
Sorry. So.
What is this magic you talk about? Jenga. But yes, you can't exactly remove primal god.
Can replace it though.
You could, technically speaking, replace it, yes. Are you familiar with...
Amber, let's just assume we're not familiar with whatever you're asking, and just
You
tell
really
us.
need to read more. It's fine. Well, the myth of the creation of Orbis is this. The primal gods and the titans were at war. And they were at war because the primal gods believed that their form of existence, which is to be mere mere energy, spiritual energy, was the superior one. And the Titans, who were physical beings like you and me, thought that their way of being was good as well. Because how could you interact with the world if not with a physical body? That created a war between the primal gods and the Titans. At the end of that war, one of the primal gods defeated the leader of the Titans, took his eye and put it among the stars to become the first, well, what we believe is the first planet, Orbis. The problem with that...
But we call Orbis to the planet as well? Weird.
Yeah, we do. My point with this story is this. When they defeated the Titan, they didn't kill them, because that would have unbalanced the entirety of creation, the universe itself. Because the Titans, even though we call them by a different name, are basically primal gods. So they never actually killed them. There are no dead primal gods or dead Titans, because if you do that, creation ceases to exist. However, replacing them, theoretically, is possible.
Okay, let's just let them replace them. If it doesn't make any difference, I don't care. I wanna go get Nisa. I wanna go get the girl that was kidnapped. I don't give a crap about this.
The problem, Dandelion, and that's something you don't seem to understand. We can, I mean, yes, why not replace them? Who cares? Fine. What if you replace them with someone like Vecna? Then...
Isn't it just a brick in like the Jenga game? You just put it. And like it does nothing. Does it change the world if you put Vecna in there?
Yes.
Maybe Vecna is nice now. And he'll do nice things.
Dandelion, you gave me his book. You saw what it was.
It was empty. It was nothing.
And since you have magic, I
it.
assume you felt.
Yeah, but the book had nothing in it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Dandelion's magic.
This is some dark magic.
Yes.
Don't be racist,
They change the past. Everything.
If it's from Vecna, and there's good reason to believe it is, and if gods, forbid it, we'd have Vecna as a primal god, then yes, he would be able to shape the universe in his... Well, he would be able to bend it to his will. And this is not a guy you want to have in charge of the universe. We exist because the primal gods let us exist. They do. They are the universe. If they didn't want people like us, they would simply poof us out of existence.
Then why didn't they poof me out of existence? I'm always telling bad things about them, saying they don't exist. Or they are
because
not
you are
important.
Completely irrelevant to them.
How dare you?
You are unimportant.
Didn't they read my comics? Comics are good.
But why don't they do anything about Vecna?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Have anyone tried to talk to a primal god?
Let me guess, they don't answer.
Many times. No, they don't.
Oh no. Not surprising.
The primal gods believe that their way of existence is the best one. You should strive to ascend to a higher form of being by being pure energy, pure spirit, pure soul. As such, they do not, and excuse my French, they do not give a shit about...
I don't know what French is.
True. That's a fancy universe. But you know what I mean. They don't give a shit about what we do, what we are. If we want to destroy Orbis and parts of the universe, they're fine with it. They have their own domains, and they think they'll be fine in them. That's only if Vecna hasn't found a way to get there and get to the primal gods themselves.
Okay, but if he hasn't found a way so far,
yes.
Why did these guys just think they can just come here and like find them? Why just
know.
Come from space here now? Like, what's so special in here?
I don't know.
This is just an island with another island in the middle, I guess. Weirdly shaped.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be the eye of a titan, so guess it's shaped like an eye.
Oh.
It all makes sense.
Or is it's just a random thing and you think it's an eye and call it the Eye of the Titan? You know, I'm named Dandelion because the Tavashis looked at the stars and think there's a dandelion, like in the stars.
Really?
I don't know if it's a chicken and egg thing, you know? Which one came first, who knows? It could be something as simple as Orbis has some magical artifacts that they need. Maybe it's the demiplane that brought them here. I'm guessing if the demiplane is as big and as powerful as they say it is, and I have reasons to believe it is, then they could use it maybe to break down the walls of reality and go to the primal gods.
Okay, and so you're telling me that maybe they want the I was able to say gnomes, the dwarves. They're all short, whatever. They want the demiplane, or either he's lying and he took it, or he's telling the truth. And in that case, why would he let us have the plane if they want it?
I don't know. Again, I'm not in his mind, and I gather.
Well, maybe someone should know how to read thoughts. Maybe that would be helpful. Just saying.
And you could learn that, doing your magic, Dandelion.
I can't learn that. Too weird. It's not on the list. I checked on the internet. It's not there.
Fantasy. You could go to the Academy of Babao.
Oh my god. Look, okay. Irrelevant to this. What is this? And I show him the symbol from the thing that I took out of the lady. The lozang with the 8 things.
Oh.
Yeah.
He goes, well, that's a spider.
No. Oh, wait. Maybe.
Yes. It's a spider. That's believed to be one of the symbols that Lolth uses, the spider goddess.
Spider goddess that apparently everyone hates, except Rose. It wasn't the girl that I captured, which we should be interrogating. By the way.
We'll go there, don't worry. Don't worry.
Look, we can't do anything about the dwarves now. We need to see, I guess, what they're going to do. And hope they're not so far advanced that they can already do it.
I wouldn't be so sure that we can't do anything.
We need to find a demiplane first. I'm sorry, bros.
I'm sorry, exactly. Is the plan, again, that, Dariel picks us up and shows us at the mountain? Because anyways, other way I don't know how to get to the mountain.
We don't necessarily know if the plane is there.
Oh, wait.
Does anyone have rope?
Or maybe the chair.
Does anyone have rope?
We all have rope. We are adventurers.
I don't think I have rope.
You have rope, I think.
You should have ropes in your inventory.
Maybe the chair in sand are still working. I can just sit on it.
I do not have rope. Does anyone have rope?
I have rope. Yes.
Okay, give me rope.
For what? Are you going to do a rope doggy or something to entertain us? Okay.
Give it to me.
Let me tell you how long it is, because it should. 50 feet. Do you want it all? Do you want all the 50 feet of rope?
Yes.
Okay.
I take my backpack of holding and I just plunge my whole arm, I guess, into it, and I look for the legs.
Okay.
And I tie the rope, try to hold the legs still, tie the rope around both of them or one of them and see if it walks, where it goes. And I turn to everyone and be like, we can have legs on a leash.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Follow the legs.
Yeah, and we'll see where they are. Good. But first I want to go into the
where are they going?
As a by-the-by, first off, before I answer your question, Benevolence, if we were playing with inspiration, you would have received it right now for this splendid legs on the leash. Secondly, it seems to be... It's walking erratically. And kind of in almost a circular pattern. It doesn't know where to go. It's lost a bit.
Useless. Legs are useless.
You're not sure why. But Ambrose tells you, well, that's where I could help. I've had some extensive discussions with the demiplane, and I believe that I would be able to send you to the demiplane. Not the small part, the big part.
Oh,
Again.
we would get to meet him for real.
Yay! And we can find Nisa around somewhere.
That's my hope. Yes, and Alwyn would also be in there.
Oh yeah,
I hope.
I care so much about that.
Well, I guessed as much. So anyway, yes, I think I would be able to do that. The only caveat to that is that I would need an ungodly amount of crystals from Sunder.
You say an ungodly, but I am assuming you have a specific number, or else this is not going to work.
Well, a lot.
I have. How many do I have?
Oh no, you don't get me. I need that won't do. That's not enough.
I have like
Even
10.
If you have like 5 of them. Yeah, that's not enough. Believe me. When I say an ungodly amount, I mean we need a carriage full of crystals.
It's not that big.
But would people let us take it?
No one dare, Benevolence.
Well, that's not true. First off, and secondly, yes, they would. We have a deal with Sunder and Sunder Spring, who actually has the mine, and we receive crystals almost every week from them. The problem is we receive a normal amount. That's enough to power whatever we use them for. This would be a bit different. We would need to go there and ask for a quantity that's frankly alarming, which they might refuse, but we have some people that could do that, maybe. And he looks at all 3 of you. Very charming people.
I look back behind me.
Okay.
Oh. You are the king. Can they say no to you asking for things?
Of course they can. I mean, it's a business. I'll pay for it. That's not a problem. But of course they could say no. We are talking about almost depleting the mines of crystals. It takes a long time to mine those things. It's not that easy.
So even if we go there now and ask them to do that, they won't be able to give it to us in like 2 days or something.
You would have to probably stay a bit there, yes. Not very long. They'll probably have some stock somewhere that they could, put aside for us.
But then we're gonna basically shut down their business.
And they're going to be rich.
No. The good thing about the crystals, from what I understand, and I'm not expert on that, from what I understand, they are magical and they seem to regrow in a way in those mines that they have. So we wouldn't shut their business down. You would have to be charming and make sure that they accept that new deal.
Wow.
Sure. Okay. Number 1, we also need to get paid for this last thing, and we would also need to get paid for that.
The king smiles a bit, takes a small chest, puts it on the table, and he says, well, as promised, you will find 100 gold in there, and I put a bonus. Let's call it a hazard pay. I wasn't expecting it to be so rough and tumble, let's say. Okay. So there is I think there's 200 gold in there.
Oh, Jesus.
In the backpack of holding it goes.
Nearly die. So,
We put it. Sorry, Jogo. You said you want to put it in the backpack.
I don't know. Do we want to carry the thing around?
Yeah, no. We can split it up. It's just so I can put it down in my inventory. Sorry, I'm metagaming a bit, but I wasn't sure I heard.
Yeah.
I make grabby hands though.
Later, Zylrona. Later.
Trust me. You trust. I won't take it. I promise.
Zylrona, don't worry. She's rich. She doesn't need money.
I'm not. Sure. I guess I'm 200 gold rich now.
No, that's divided by 3.
Well, but I'm carrying it. No.
Benevolence, my gold.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I promise I'll give it to you. I need to count. So yeah, we can divide this properly because I don't know how to count. Math are hard, okay?
It is. As for this new mission, if you want to call it that, I am prepared to give you. I'm prepared to give you 100 gold per day.
What? That's a lot of money.
Oh, what? And it's so far away, and we're going to go as fast as we can. But I mean, I can't promise anything. Maybe it's going to take like 2 years.
You are going to go as fast as I deem it necessary because I'm going also to give you a carriage, special royal carriage. You should be there in about 4 days.
Except if we get like a tech done away.
Drivers in the business, so you'll get there fast. I'll give you 400 gold as a expenses and that kind of thing, should you need it. And then once you return, we might discuss further payment depending on what happened and
Benevolence, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. That's a lot.
I can reduce it.
It's no.
I guess.
Okay, so are we just not giving a shit about the lady that was kidnapped?
We are going there. Don't worry, Dandelion. We are going there. I just wanted to clear this thing first. You do understand that once you've done whatever you had to do in Sunder Spring, Ambrose here is going to activate a portal to a place we don't know.
I know.
We don't know.
I know.
Oh well. It's. I'm gonna shut my mouth now.
Okay. Well, any more questions, or do we proceed to?
Well, yeah. You when you explained that the whole thing with the Underdark and everything.
Yes.
Did you know about this? This whole war thing?
Well.
Because I never heard of it.
Really?
Mm.
Oh.
Of the Underdark.
Well,
I knew of the Underdark, of course, but not that there was a war there for 20 years.
We are very aware of it, yes. There's been pretty much a genocide down there. The Drows were killed by some opposing force. We know that a lot of them try to flee to the surface. That's how Narcilia came to us in the first place. She's a Drow refugee. A lot of them are Drow refugee. A lot of them end up in Babao or Stonefall, usually in the south of the country. Some of the Drows down there remain loyal to the cause, to Lolth, to the Underdark, and to Menzoberranzan, which is their capital city. And yes, we do know about it. We had sort of a relationship with them, not a very cordial one. We never agreed on, well, anything, mainly because their society is, I should say was, I suppose it doesn't really exist anymore, but their society was tyrannical. And
yeah, kind of like Shenley.
Worse. Way worse. But the thing is, as bad as the Drow society may have been, it doesn't warrant a mass genocide. At least I hope not, because that would be a perversion of justice. So yeah, no, we were very aware of that. Yes, we have been doing our best to help Drow refugees come to us and integrate them in Orbis and different aspects of society. Yeah, it's still happening to this day.
I see. Thank you.
You really never heard of that?
Yeah, I'm also looking very weirdly to Benevolence, like, it's kind of like everyone knows that.
Yeah, well, I don't
I just, maybe it never reached Candlekeep, I don't know.
No one talked to me about it.
Okay, well.
To be fair, I'm not very... It took me a long time to... how can I put this? Be willing to explore the beauties of Orbis, and I was very kind of secluded before and didn't know much for a long time about a lot of things here on Orbis, in Orbis. So,
well, as its ruler, I can tell you this: do not go to the Underdark. That's not exactly the best place to be right about now. But welcome to Orbis. Welcome to Orbis. And it's beautiful. To say.
yeah, well, I've been there a while. I've been here a while. Just not really here, I guess. Okay, don't go to the Underdark. Noted.
Try not to. I mean, some parts of the Underdark are
dangerous, right?
Sorry?
Oh no?
Well, some parts of the Underdark are, yes, very... I mean, it's basically... The Underdark has become a mass grave.
It wasn't very pleasant to begin with, anyways.
Exactly.
Oh, you been there?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Not really. No. Benevolence is just weird things trying to kill you in octopus porn.
I believe this was under Sunder.
Yeah, that was...
Well, sure, Dandelion, there's no difference.
Sorry, I had to.
She's octopus porn.
This is where we're actually going. We're going to end Thailand.
And like,
no,
and pigs trying to kill
going
you.
to a lovely village.
That's what the Underdark is, Benevolence. Pigs trying to kill you and each other. And racism and slavery and octopus porn.
And torture.
And torture and all of that.
Well, welcome to Orbis then.
Yay.
Well, I do hope that it's a bit better.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if
Oh,
you
yes,
kill everyone in a place, it stops the slavery.
Oh no, the slavery is still going, because the capital city is still up.
Slavery is also still going insanely, and I don't see anyone doing anything about that.
We are talking with the can.
But Migas, I'll have to do it myself. It's fine.
No. I'd rather you did not intervene in
Please
this.
don't.
Dandelion. I would like it to be successful.
Oh, the burn. Gee, ooh.
Well, if we start the slaves of revolution, it's successful.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Do not intervene in this. The can and I are
We won't.
good. And I insist. The Underdark don't go now.
Oh, okay.
Or go to the safe places, which is
Sure.
Okay, so,
probably
just to be
one or
sure,
two.
we will go to get these crystals, and you will go to the Underdark with your soldiers, that apparently are bad, and try and get back Narcilia.
Well, we are going to interrogate the prisoner first, see what we can get from her, and after that we'll, devise a plan to see if we can get Narcilia back.
Okay.
We have a few people that can help us in this endeavor. We have some contacts in the Underdark.
Oh.
Okay.
Any more questions? Or?
Are they people from either of the war forces?
Just
Benevolence, you're really obsessed with the Underdark.
look, I'm not going to reveal to you the nature or names of my spies.
Oh yeah.
You understand that that's a bit too much.
I did not think of spies. I'm sorry. That was.
When are we going to Sunder then?
Well, as soon as we're finished here, I hope. I'll leave you to prepare a bit if you want, and rest.
Yeah,
prepare a bit if you want to do some, I don't know, shopping if you need something. And after that, as soon as you can go.
I can make potions before we go. Let's leave in 3 days.
Yes, sure.
Okay, 3 days. That's settled.
Are we
It's not
playing already
exactly
these
the
3
most
days?
pressing thing.
Sorry?
No.
Okay, fair.
You'll be paid as soon as you leave, and it will, I hope, be used as expenses.
Yes.
Yes. So yes, if you go in 3 days, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not exactly a pressing matter. We need those crystals. We'll get them. It's probably going to be a hard bargain, but you know.
Then don't let the prisoner escape. You are in bad guards.
Excuse me?
You are in bad guards. Don't let the prisoner escape when you interrogate her.
My bad guards.
Well, everything I've seen so far, they are bad at guarding.
The ones that died for this country and this kingdom.
Well, if they were good, they would still be alive, I guess.
Don't
Dandelion. Dandelion. I think
I would
it's
like
enough.
just a bit more respect.
Fine.
Good. Let's go and see the prisoner then. No more questions, right?
No.
Okay. So yeah, Ambrose, the king, the 2 guards that are with the king, and Dariel now. They all, stand up. You file behind them, and you go towards the prison, which is, of course, in the basement.
No, I'm coming as well.
And...
Okay, I thought we were just doing the other thing. That's why I was telling them to not let her escape. But if we are there, okay.
No, you're going to see the prisoner. That's what you asked.
I mean, you captured her, so might as well.
Yeah, but now there's the other thing. I don't really care. But sure, let's go.
We're there now, so it's too late. So we're going down, and you see a jailer. It's not the same jailer that you saw the day before when you brought the prisoner. It's a new one. It seems to be a half orc.
Isn't there the guy that's like there 24/7 and that's like his whole life? Is to guard the prisons.
Well, the 2 of them, yeah, basically, they're basically on a rotating thing. And he goes, "Oh, Your Majesty, hi. Oh, it's an honor to see you here, Your Majesty." And the king approaches and he says, calm down. Is the prisoner? And he goes, "Oh yes, yes. She's ready for you. I am afraid I had to gag her because she was trying to bite off her tongue."
Oh.
Yes, yes, my dear. It was quite gruesome, but I did speak to her a bit in Elvish, because as you know, Your Majesty, I do speak Elvish. And you see the king goes, "Oh, you spoke to her. What did you say?" And the jailer goes, "Well, mainly I said, please don't bite off your tongue because you'll die. And then I'll get in trouble for it. I'm sorry, lady, I will have to gag you now because you are still trying to bite off your tongue." And she didn't answer. But she seems to understand Elvish.
Rude.
However, she wasn't speaking it, and she refused to speak Common as well. I'm not exactly certain what kind of language
Some sort of bullshit.
she's speaking.
Under that language.
Well, I don't know exactly, but I can show you. And he unlocks the door, and you see the young drow.
Are we all there? Like
can...
the 3 of us, the king and Dariel and Ambrose, and everyone's there. Oh, okay.
It's a big cell. To be fair, Ambrose, Dariel, and the 2 guards are standing outside. The jailer as well, and it's just and the king is just at the door. He's not inside with you. So it's just the 3 of you, the drow in front of you, and then the other people are more like at the door and behind.
Within earshot, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. She is, it's the drow priestess that you found. Grey skin, long hair, pale eyes, almost pinkish, purplish eyes, but very pale. And she is looking at all of you with the expression of someone who, if she wasn't bound to the wall right now, she would rip your jugular out with her own teeth.
Yes, it's me, Dandelion Storm. Yes, from the comics and from the savior of Orbis and the guy that captured you. That's also going to be in the new comics. Hey, you're going to be in the new comics!
In response to all that, you just hear because she's still gagged.
Yeah. How to go from this that we can take the gag out and it doesn't bite her tongue out.
I mean, we're just here to talk. You don't have to cut off your tongue.
I think that's the problem, Benevolence. She doesn't want to talk.
Do you know a spell, or do you have some kind of magic potion that can make them speak the truth and the truth only?
I have the slippery potion. Would that help?
Sure.
Oh.
Can you
I'll
promise?
allow it.
Can you promise not to
We can
cut
cast.
your tongue off?
We can cast message at first.
Wait, can you promise? Could you repeat that?
Not to bite your tongue off. If we remove the gag. Blink 1 for yes. 2 for no.
You see her face. She was looking at everyone. You see her face turning very slowly towards you, and the eyes. The eyes were one side, and the face was turning the other, and they come back to look at you. She is trying to pierce a hole into your eyes with her eyes. It doesn't work because she doesn't have laser eyes. But if she did, you'd be dead right now. And you see her just slowly nodding. Very slowly nodding.
She understands Common then.
I think she's just a bitch.
I don't trust her. Well, you know who should message her? Dariel.
Why message?
Dariel. Yeah.
She needs to. Okay, sorry. Mechanically speaking, she needs to be able to whisper to cast message back.
Yeah, she wouldn't be.
Not sending, just not in her head. You hear things to reply. You have to be able to whisper. So we need to remove the gag
Wait,
because she can't.
You know what
No,
this
it's
is?
just because of the.
Yeah.
And just by the way, when you said that, you can't see it, but I'm just going to describe it anyway. When you said that, you can see Dariel behind just being a bit nervous and clenching his butt a bit because he really doesn't want to do that. But you can't see that.
Hey,
happening.
you. Do you know what this is? When I show her her necklace that I took from her. Yeah, but she can nod. Her head.
She doesn't answer. She just looks at it and looks at you murderously again.
Is this important to you or not? If you want it back, I can give it back to you because I don't care what this is. It's like a stupid spider thing. I can give it back to you if you don't bite your tongue out of whatever the word is, and you answer our questions nicely.
She nods slowly.
Okay. I'll approach. I'll remove a gag.
You're gonna get
And
bitten.
as I do, I will. I will actually see. I was thinking about it. I'll take my fingers.
I can grab
doesn't
her
do
by the
anything.
head.
Yes.
She doesn't do anything. She just lets you remove the gag.
Zylrona still grab her in the head.
Yes.
Just to
Yeah, of
be
course.
sure.
No, I'm just describing what's happening.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Are you going to talk to us in common or what language you want to try and I only know common and the other one. Infernal and Thieves' Cant. I know these three. Do you want to know? I don't know the languages they know.
What languages do you know, Zylrona, by the way, just in case?
Primordial and Sylvan.
Okay. Okay, and Benevolence, I think I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. As a reply to all of this, you hear a series of guttural sounds, which to your ears sound like Morgoth Larinda Lothlin Sumardin, no more Arvin.
No summoning bullshit! No summoning demons here!
Now,
I will say deeply.
You, Benevolence, understand every word of what she just said.
Yeah.
Because this is undercommon. So, to you, To Dandelion and Zylrona, you just heard like a series of guttural sounds that make no sense to you. To you, Benevolence, you understood the following sentence that I just sent you.
Oh, I heard the doo-doo from Discord,
Yeah.
but I thought it was something else.
Nope.
I was like, in the middle of a D&D game, dude, don't message me now. No, it was my DM.
It is. I'm the only friend you have.
All right. you are. All right. Okay. So I will.
Oh, by the way, before, sorry, she's actually repeating that on the loop. It seems to be almost a mantra.
Hey! No summoning demons in here.
I will reply in Undercommon.
Mhm.
I don't know, guys.
Benevolence, I just said no summoning demons in here.
You said you would answer in common.
Actually, she never said.
In Undercommon, she replies, I am Larinda, priestess of love. I devote my life to the spider goddess.
You've said that several times now.
I am Larinda, priestess of love.
You keep repeating the same
I devote
thing,
my life to the spider
What
goddess.
is she saying? And how do you know that language?
It's a very long story. I got lost on my way here from Candlekeep, and I may have stumbled into the Underdark and then spent a bit of time there.
You said you were.
But
You said you
I
weren't
didn't
there.
what?
You said you never were there. You said you didn't know what it was and what was happening there and whatever.
Because I didn't know.
Are you blind?
I didn't. I'm not. I'm just saying. I didn't know there was a full-out war between someone and the Drows, and I just stumbled there. Stayed a few weeks, and then I just.
In a few weeks, you learned an entire language. My God.
Dandelion, I know it may not look like it, but I'm pretty good at learning things.
I never
But
said
it
you
is not-
weren't. It's just weird.
It's not a very complicated language. It just has to be in the throat a lot. Anyways, she keeps repeating the
Well, tell her she's not
You're
getting this.
starting to be very suspicious, Benevolent.
Yes. Starting to think you're not a rich girl anymore.
I told her so many times that I was not. Oh, anyways, what do you want me to tell her?
Tell her she's not getting this back.
Larinda, lovely
If
and
she-
soon.
if she doesn't answer us.
Arvin, lovely and soon.
She's talking at the same time. I didn't hear it. Sorry, Dandelion.
This. Tell her she's not getting this back. If she doesn't tell us.
I don't know.
He said he would not give you your necklace back.
Morgan. She stops.
Oh, she stopped. It worked.
No, but now I like the necklace.
And in common,
Ah! My God.
in a somewhat heavy accent, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to insult anyone by doing a weird accent, she says, fine.
I cut myself. Sorry.
Don't cut yourself. Fine. But I won't tell you anything.
Well, I guess you're not getting the necklace back. That was the deal. What did you do in
I'm speaking
Narcelia?
common, am I not?
What did you do in Narcelia? Narcelia is the girl that was up there, I assume that you know that. The one that can see weird things in the future.
Did you
We
try
wanted
to
to
kill?
invite her to a picnic.
Well, then everything's fine. No, just like for real. What? Did you kill her? Or did you take her somewhere? Well, you didn't
Why
kill her.
do you need her?
She can see the future.
I told you,
Benevolence.
for a picnic.
Yeah, but how is she useful to bring a lot back?
Oh. Oh,
Why do you want to
Yes,
bring
so-
Locke back?
you are all so ignorant. It's quite touching.
In Undercommon, I will reply. I suggest you don't push too hard. Because the people that killed all of you, well, I know them quite well. I could easily tell them to go and check the Bellgate's castle's prisons to see if they could find something interesting. And then where would you be?
As soon as you say that, she leaps to her feet and she lunges at you to bite you. Because that's the only thing she can do. What's your AC?
Well, isn't
I'm
Zylrona-
grabbing by the hair!
Oh yeah, but she doesn't care. She's going for Benevolence.
Well, and
Well,
I'm grabbing by the
Then
hair!
I guess you need like a strength, like the opposite check or something to see if you can grab her.
No. Oh no, not even that. Like she's going for it. She doesn't care if you remove her hair. Like you could fucking, you could go for it. What's your 12, right?
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah. So I don't think that's enough.
Of course not.
No. On her part. On her part.
Oh. Ooh.
No,
She's
yeah, she had a
bald
really
now.
bad roll.
She's bald now.
She's
Well,
bald now.
now she's scalped now.
You actually have a chunk of her hair.
Oh my
in
god.
your- She went for you like. You can see her face because she is basically just like right in front of you right now, even though she bit just a bit too far from anything. But you are so close to her now, Benevolence. You can see that her face, which, to be completely fair to her, she is a beautiful young woman. Beautiful elven traits.
And I was about to say,
very
like,
angular.
You have her hair. Her hair's like pretty white hair. So you know,
Yeah,
just
she's
I
an
guess.
extremely pretty, beautiful elven young woman. Right about now, she looks like a monster. She looks like a beast, and she's ready to take you out. Fortunately, the slack in the binding is not enough for her to do anything. All you have to do is just like,
Step back.
Yes, one step back and you're fine. But she didn't like that. Whatever you said, she didn't like.
Benevolence don't insult people like that, I guess. I don't know what you said. You know what? I pick up a torch. I assume there are torches around, right?
On the walls, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to burn your thing. If you don't tell us what you want, we want to know. I'm assuming this melts.
I mean, it's metal, and you want to try to melt it with a torch.
It's gonna take a while.
Well,
It's going to take a long while.
we have
She's
all
actually
day.
looking at you.
You know what?
You can
Benevolence
see that-
knows fire spells. You don't need a torch.
You can see that actually her face has returned to like normal, beautiful young woman face. She looks
I like that.
Yeah, I don't. You can see that she's just arcing an eyebrow at you, like, really? That's well, that's quite a spectacle.
Benevolence, start melting this. I'm gonna put it in front of Benevolence.
Can I'm really sorry to interrupt this wonderful moment. Can I just say that you are all
Ignorant,
very bad
yes.
at this?
You already said that.
No, you're just very bad at this.
Well, we could also resort to torture. We're trying not to.
Oh, please go ahead.
Yeah, you probably like it.
Yeah, I would. Why? Do you?
Sometimes. Depends on how we do it. It doesn't matter.
She winks at you.
Don't do that.
What do you need Narcilia for?
Nothing that should concern you.
Well, maybe not me.
You know, irrelevant. You know where she is.
No.
Inside check!
Yeah, please
I
go
mean,
for
I
it.
know she's lying. Oh, that's not as good as earlier.
It's a 12? Yes, it's a 12.
12? She's telling the truth. She doesn't know. I don't know where she is. I don't know where they brought her. I was never privy to that information. All I know is that she has been brought back to a real family. And she has a debt to pay to us.
That's how you treat family? You really are
Oh
monsters.
no, I do worse things to my family.
Yeah, that's my point exactly.
But the people you mentioned, she says this time in Undercommon,
Oh,
they've done way worse than anything, even in my worst nightmares. Maybe the monsters are not the ones you believe.
I've seen plenty of monsters, and I know when I have one right before my eyes.
Oh dear, I never said I was a white dove. I am quiet. Quiet the monster. But your little friends? Oof, boy.
I turn to the others and say in common, don't believe a word she says.
Oh, don't worry, people. We're just having a little disagreement, your friend and I.
About?
Oh, I'm sure your friend will tell you.
Why do you need Nasiri for?
Are you asking this in common or undercommon? I just need to know.
In common.
Okay.
She... Make me a persuasion check.
They sure can. And it shall be with persuasion.
Oh, that's a 19.
19?
Yeah, my persuasion score is pretty high for some
No.
reason.
That's good. Let me just check that I'm not doing something stupid. Yeah, no, okay. She goes, Nasilia was one of us. So we decided to rekindle our friendship.
That's one way of saying it, I guess, yes.
And by that you mean
Yes.
kidnapping.
I don't know. I wasn't there anymore because someone had knocked me unconscious.
You know the plan. My God, you're. This is.
I'm not mad. I like it rough.
Yeah, we have established that. Do you know who Shavarish is?
In Undercommon and to you, Benevolence, she goes, well, it would seem that your friends know quite a lot.
I'm talking to you!
Oh,
Talk
common
to me!
friend.
Talk to him.
Yes, I do.
I'm assuming you don't like him very much. With all. Like,
You could say that,
Joe genocide
yes.
thing.
Do you have any inkling of what these people did to us?
I don't know. What are these
To
people?
me specifically. Shavarish. And these people.
Well, I don't know, but I helped a lot of drows survive that. And I helped them, like, kind of run away from you as well, because you're, like, creepy, weird, cold people.
And believe me, you have my eternal gratitude.
Sure sound like it.
Oh, yes. Well, let me tell you, because I think you will enjoy this story. I was in a temple in my home city, just teaching the youngs about love. And these people, Shavarish people, came into town, killed each and every guard they found, which is fine. This is war. I mean, you know, some murder is in order, I suppose. But then they thought that that wasn't enough, so they started killing everyone. Each and every man, woman, and children they found. They also decided to lock the doors to my temple and set fire to it. That was nice because the last thing I remember before the fumes got to me and I passed out in some dark cave in the Underdark is the smell of a children burning to death and how much they actually cry in agony when that happens. That's a really lovely, lovely memory that I cherish so much. So yes, I do know Chevarish, to answer your question.
That's a long ass answer.
God damn it. Tact, please!
And sad. Didn't need to be sad. Things already sad. Look, we just want to go and get Narcilia. You're just kidnapping her. It's terrible. She got away from there because of all the genocide and because you are weird and she didn't want to be a part of it. So why? If you wanted help, you could have just asked help from the king. I guess he would help. Maybe not. I don't know.
Really, you are really out of your depth.
People say that to me a lot.
She was part of it, Narcilia.
I saved her a long time ago. When she was a kid. I assume elves outside you.
No. Do you know how long we live?
A million years? I have no idea.
Well, not that much, but long enough. She wasn't a kid when you saved her.
Whatever.
She was already pretty high up in our ranks before she decided that, oh, that's not for me.
Yeah. People can decide things.
No,
Yes.
not when there's a war.
Yeah,
Not
kind
when
of.
we are getting slaughtered.
Well, then I'll
But if
take
she
her.
left, why would she come back now, especially if you force her to?
We have ways to be persuasive.
Of course you do.
Yes.
Look, we just like Narcilia doesn't want to be there. We're going to get her back. We, and by we I
Sure.
mean the king. Is she in
Oh,
the Drow
please
City,
do.
or is she somewhere else?
I have no idea.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Wasn't privy to that information.
Then who was?
No idea.
Like someone in your group should know that.
Oh, I'm
You
sure
seem
they
pretty
do.
high up in your group,
Oh, I'm not. No.
so you're a scrub.
No, exactly. No.
Those are the only two things that exist. You're either high or you're
Middle
a
of the
scrub.
ladder.
That doesn't exist.
It does. It's fine. I'm sure someone knows. I'm sure someone. asked
Well,
us
I'm
to-
sure you also know multiple hideouts that you have on the surface, I guess.
Why would we go to the surface? It burns our skin when we come here. We don't dwell under the earth.
Sad
for,
hideout.
pleasure.
You know what? I don't care. They can go to the city, see if she's there. If she's not there, just take you to the Chevarish or whatever. And then maybe we invade the city, kill everyone, and take her with us. There it is. Problem solved.
I see. So, to punish me, you will deliver me onto a despotic pseudo-god.
With 12 dicks. Yes.
That's just a myth.
I don't know. That's how I was told. I knew
It's
his,
just
I knew his girlfriend.
Oh no!
Kind of still know it, just don't know what she is.
For the first time, you see a slight break in her expression. And she seems a bit confused. Girlfriend? This monster has a girlfriend?
Show her the comics, and I point at Ren. This one. Ren.
This one.
The high elf.
Could you make me an insight check, Dandelion?
Insight. Where's insight? Never know what that is. Okay, 16.
16? Entertain our guests as I send you something.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
I guess that works, yeah. She's not gonna talk.
I'm gonna be honest, Dandelion really doesn't give a shit. Like, we already have a plan to go get Lisa. Narcilia is like, okay, they can get Narcilia, they can. If they can't...
Yeah, but the problem is they want to open the doors to hell.
And they were already open, and I closed them with Ren and Nissa. We closed them. You were two were involved, yeah, just as other characters.
Yeah.
It's
But
fine.
then if they're gonna be mad. They've been trapped in there for a few years now.
You just give them
Maybe.
some cookies, and it's fine.
Maybe, like, try and prevent those doors opening. I know you don't care about much Dandelion, but I do.
From you, do you? I don't even know. I don't know what to think of what you say anymore.
You were there when we went to Baphomet's Tower. You were there when we saw the cemetery. Filled with graves of people that died during the Blood Wars. You were there yourself.
Yes.
So I'm sorry if you don't care about any of that, but I don't want people to die.
Nobody
Over
wants
something we could have
people.
prevented.
Okay, nobody wants people to die benevolence. But what's the plan here? You want to go there? But even if we go to the city,
You received the message, by the way. Sorry.
we got Narcilia. And then what? Like, how do you want to stop that?
I'm not saying we should do it now. I'm just saying we should consider maybe trying to help if we can. Again, it doesn't have to be now. The priority is the demiplane. The priority is Magus. The Underdark is its own thing. But if it threatens to spill on the surface, that becomes a problem. Don't you want to add a new cool chapter in your comics?
I don't know why you keep sending me whispers. I was just going to like read out everything you send me because that's just how that
I know, but it's
I know,
process,
yeah.
so I respect the process.
It'll be a cool new chapter to this book. Where Ren is? That apparently you know. How do you know Ren?
I never said I did.
You don't need to say it. I'm really good at reading people sometimes.
Oh yes, you have so much tact and charm.
Yes.
Look at me, I am fawning. Ooh. Swoon, swoon, swoon.
Well, you do know Ren, and I'm pretty sure it's not just from the comics. Because no one knows her from the comics for some reason. Even though she's there all the time.
Oh, you're expecting an answer. Wow.
Yes! That's how this
Good for
works.
you.
Maybe she knows where she is, so we can go
Oh, do you know where Ren is?
and let her fix the things that she did, apparently. Which was Vector and the demiplane and...
Do you know where she is, Ren?
Are you seriously asking me?
I don't know, I've asked a lot of people. Everyone says no. Maybe you say yes.
What I gather from your little dreadful comic.
That you read! Haha!
The one you just showed me. Try to follow. He is sexy, but he's a bit stupid, isn't he? She says to the both of you, I guess. What I gather is that you seem to know her. You should know where she is, shouldn't you?
You seem to know her as well.
Oh, I have a good idea of what happened to her, yes?
What happened to her? Did she lose another hand? I don't believe that.
What did she
sound.
say, sorry?
She's dead.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Pretty sure she isn't dead. Ren wouldn't just die like
Good
that.
for you.
How would you? Why do you say that?
You don't know Ren. She just like,
Well,
destroyed.
You know,
that's what happened.
She died.
She is the reason my people are getting slaughtered, and
Whoa,
yes,
whoa,
you
whoa.
wrote a fair bit about her.
I know she's a bit racist towards drows, but we worked on it. There's no reason to still go around and killing drows.
Well, then you didn't work hard enough.
You're telling me Ren's the one killing all the drows? I can kind of believe that.
No, you're not. Again, you're not following. She started it all. The genocide came after what she did, but she was the catalyst that started it.
What did she do?
And in doing so, she died.
What did she do?
She killed one of the most important clans of drows.
And that starts the genocide. Just killing a clan.
Well, it bolstered the troops, I suppose you could say it like that. I say clan, you would say noble family, I suppose.
Oh.
Well, they kind of killed her family as well. And kind of like brainwashed her sister or whatever.
That's
Well, I'm not
one way of
familiar with ancient history, but I am familiar with...
25 years! That's not ancient.
Oh no, it's quite... It's way more ancient than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is that, you know, that's what we are told about the start of this war. And yes, I'm sorry, but she died. She passed away.
I don't believe you.
You're not sorry.
Actually, I kind of am, I suppose.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Look. How can we believe a word she says when she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, the person who started this entire war and genocide on my people, after describing it in very gruesome details, died because she was your friend."
I'm not sorry because she was your friend. I am sorry to tell you this, Mr. or Madam Cat Person. I really don't care about you. I am sorry because I understand her.
I don't
You
know.
do?
Sorry, that was me.
I understand the desire for revenge. Believe me, I do.
So that's what you want to do?
Amongst other things, yes.
By opening the gates to hell. That's been closed. I'm sorry your goddess got stuck in there as well, but you can't do that because they're gonna fight again.
Oh, I'm fully aware that I can't do that, but some
I
people
mean,
can.
you people.
Hey,
Yo.
racism.
What do you mean, you people?
the drow cultists or whatever.
Darling,
Don't call
You
me
know.
darling.
Okay,
Honey.
fine. Oh, we already are at pet names.
No, sorry, that was me. That was absolutely not benevolent. But
I guess
it came
as
out.
much.
It came out.
I don't know. So go ahead, torture me, do whatever you want to me. Believe me, it won't be as gruesome as some of the things I had to go through. So please go ahead, show me your worst.
You won't talk even if we torture you.
He likes it.
No king shaming.
Yeah.
What about happy torture?
Okay,
Ooh, this
that could send me over the edge. What do you mean?
What if Zylrona comes here every day and gives you a cupcake?
Yeah, well, kind of was thinking in that way. Something like that. Just happy
Nice.
things, the happiest thing you can ever think of. Not you, but some very happy kids out there.
Sure, bring me a cupcake. I guess it's going to be better than the prison food.
Unrelated. Do you all have that mark? The thing that she has.
Some of us.
You mean like the higher ranks, I assume? Or the people part of something? You're not
People
higher rank,
that
but...
are still loyal to our traditions.
And not if he didn't have that. What about the drows that don't have that? Are they considered inferior or whatever?
No, they are considered victims of a dreadful and uncalled for and unjust war.
So you're fine with people that don't have that, that don't join your cult.
Yes.
So I forced Narcilia to... My god, you people are... Did Narcilia that brand as well? Not that we can see, right? At least.
Not that you could see. I mean, you didn't see her naked, I guess, so...
Yeah, but this one's in the
Maybe
face.
ask her to get naked next time.
This one's in the face,
Yeah.
I guess.
On the face, no. She didn't have a mark on her face or anywhere you could see.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's why we're getting out of here. Oh no, I guess I'll leave the prison and go to the king. And I said, look, just like, I assume we can contact, not very loud, not for her to hear, but like, just I'm talking to the king. So I assume we can contact the leader of the drows or whatever. This cult.
Well, I guess I could do that, but I'm not sure that would be the best course of action.
I don't know, say that we have a prisoner, and she admitted that they kidnapped Narcilia, and then you want to do a prisoner exchange or something.
You really need to brush up on your knowledge of the Underdark. They're going to ask us to send back her head because she failed.
My
They're
god,
not exactly...
why is the Underdark such a shit place?
I don't know, it's the Underdark.
But look, okay,
Not
but
exactly.
I do assume that they took her there.
As I've told you, I have some contacts.
Okay, then contact your contacts, see if they have like seen something or know something or whatever. If she's there,
That's the plan.
can try and go and get her. We're not going to get anything out of this one. Just leave her there, I guess.
Sure. I mean, that was the plan anyway. I just, as a courtesy, I'll let you speak to her.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. I will contact some of the people we have down there and
The problem with
see
that,
what we can...
she knows that she's dead. Like, they're going to kill her because she failed, so she can't go back.
I don't know. That's one of my guess, I suppose.
Yeah, so she's not going to talk. So
I don't think she will. No.
Yeah, just
She will probably try to escape because that would redeem her. But
well, maybe the guard should guard her this time and not let her escape.
you are tittering on the edge of high treason right now, and I would really regret to
Or
have
pointing
put you in
facts?
prison
Yes.
because you're being disrespectful to this kingdom.
You know, just keep her there, see what you can collect, and when we return from going and getting the crystals, I hope. Well, we're getting the crystals anyways, even if they don't give it to us. But we can just then we see what can you get. Like, you have enough time, right? I don't know how long you take to get information, but all the time that is 3 days plus the days to come
It's
back and
fine.
to go and come back. Yeah.
It's fine.
Then we see the information you have.
One thing, Dandelion, because one of the sentences you just said worried me. You are getting the crystals legally. You are not stealing them. You cannot steal them. Do you understand me?
But if they don't want to give us the crystal,
You find a way to acquire them legally. You do not steal them. I can't allow you to do that. And if you do, and we will know that you did,
well, I'm not very subtle about it.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing. But I will have to try you for stealing from the kingdom.
Okay.
You can't damage the relationship we have with Sunder Spring. That's you can't do that.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm being very serious.
Yeah.
And I want you to understand that and not just give me a yes or answer. And
Well,
then
I'm
go
saying I
around and steal them.
understand.
Okay. Because, well, I've already received a court order for your arrest, so...
I assume you received
You know.
many of those.
No, just the one, which arrived a few days ago and that I haven't signed yet. Apparently you stole something in a makeshift camp not far from here.
I
On
don't
the
know.
King's Road, which, as the name suggests,
Look at that! The consequences of your actions!
is under my jurisdiction, which means that technically I should have you arrested now.
Yes.
You
But-
understand that one more toe out of line and I'll have to act on
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done here with the interrogation. I don't know if the two of them want to do anything else, but I don't think that she's going to say anything.
Oh no, she won't.
Just leave her there. Give her cupcakes or whatever. And-
Maybe give her hair back.
No! Keep the hair.
Wait, maybe you can use the ad for some kind of voodoo thing.
Yeah, just
I don't know.
keep the hair. I'm sure we'll get some use out of it at some point. You're keeping your hair! And I'm keeping your necklace.
I give it to the guards, I guess.
No, Benevolent Zylrona names.
Wow.
Come on! You're so used to saying no, Benevolence! It's sad!
Zylrona,
Oh,
keep
Zylrona.
the hair. We may need it. For a disguise.
For a disguise.
Okay, there's not enough hair for a wig. You just have like a bit of hair, like a few.
Okay, I give it to Dandelion then, since
Yes, I'm keeping the
they're
hair.
so.
Maybe they just want to put it, inside a necklace and like,
Oh god.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm keeping your necklace. It's mine now.
sure.
I'll have fun in prison. Bye.
Visit me sometime.
Sorry?
Well, I may just end up in
Visit
jail
me
apparently, so
sometimes.
I don't know. I'll have to see.
I didn't hear.
Visit me sometimes.
Oh. Was she
said.
saying that to Dandelion?
Kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, to all of you, to be fair, but he was the last one. They were the last one speaking.
No, I'll pass.
Maybe for the
Okay.
cupcake.
If there's nothing more, the jailer comes in, closes and actually puts the gag on.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe Sky.
No, yeah, he goes inside, puts the gag on again, comes out, locks the door, and the king, you go back up towards the throne room with, everyone, and the king tells you, I guess that's it. So 3 days, and you go to Sunder Spring as we discussed.
Do we meet here? In 3 days?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess so. I
If
guess you have to go and
you-
bring the crystals back.
No,
Yeah, but
that's
we
not
could
what I
meet
meant.
like some symbols.
Oh, after the 3 days. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Come see us because we'll give you
Oh, the money. Yeah.
the carriage. And
Make the carriage have cool horses. The cooler horses you can see.
That's not my decision. One of our stable boys is a driver. It's going to. I'm sure he'll select the best horses, I suppose. But in the meantime, you're free to roam around. I would be careful, Dandelion, about that little court order we discussed. I'm pretty sure they sent someone after you.
Oh no. Yeah, okay.
Just so you know.
You know how many things are after me? There's a giant storm after me. There's an octopus sharktopus thing that travels between dimensions, and apparently it's going to like go after me and Ren and Nisa and all of our kids and kids and all of that.
Well,
Oh, I forgot about that, dude. Sharktopus. Ah, that's been a while.
well, that sounds like a you.
There's also the other guy
Have a
that
good
turned
day.
into a beast. There's like so many things.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever.
It just tells you like good day and
And I go like
Turns
I
around.
go around, I go away like counting the people that are after me.
I can imagine that.
yeah. So yeah, you are free to do whatever you want during those 3 days of preparation. As like mechanically how we are going to do it. I'm going to allow you to get some magical items. 2 things we can do.
Pet dragon.
Well, no, that is not one of. That's not an object. So two methods here. You can go to a specific vendor that you could find in Bellgate. You can go back to Bonegub, of course, because you know what he has. Those people, if you go to Bonegub or like a specific vendor that you find in Bellgate, they will have a set list of magical items that they sell. So that's one method, but you would be limited in what you can get. Or I will let you look at the list of magical items that you could get, and I'll let you choose one uncommon magical item and one common magical item.
Let me note that down.
Yeah. One uncommon, one common magical item.
I'm sorry, I'm just interrupting just a second because I'm
go.
afraid I'll forget about it. Guys, if you could add 66 gold pieces each, and there's one left that I put in the backpack from the 200 gold that we got.
No,
I still need to coin my gold.
We shouldn't do that. Maybe there's some missing.
What?
There's one gold coin missing. From Zylrona. Maybe
Yeah,
she hasn't noticed
I don't
yet.
know. I have to see if it's missing or not.
We can do that now, quite quickly.
So you said it was 200.
There's no gold missing from your gold
No?
pouch.
I mean, there is one coin that I took once to pay something.
Yeah, no, she was mentioning the coin from her dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Took me a bit too. I mean, if someone wants that gold coin, I can give it to you, but I just put it in the bag to make it even.
I'm sorry, you said what? One common and one uncommon? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
So one uncommon, one common. We're not necessarily going to role play the whole thing. Like just choose those, and we'll say that you had enough money to buy them. Depending on what they were, I'm going to tell you. Okay, that's fine, or we'll have to haggle for the price or something. You can choose to just get the uncommon one or just the common one, but you are allowed those two. You can also go back to any vendor that you want.
Let's go to Bungo.
You can go to Bungo if you want, yeah.
Yeah, when I got to Bongob, see how much I don't remember how much the rapier cost is.
The rapier?
Yeah.
You go back to the old shipyard, which is, as always, not the best place.
Don't give money to
still-
people now, Benevolent.
Yeah, I got it.
It's still pretty smelly. It is still covered in what is probably mud, but not only. But Bonegub's shop is still there. And Bonegub is still inside, and as you enter, you hear the ding-ding-ding-ding of the door. And there's
have a
the
question,
form of Bonegub behind his counter. Yes.
Because he showed us his face when we got there, and then when we
Yes.
came out, we couldn't remember it. But do
Yes.
we get our memories back if we go back inside, or are they just gone?
Well, as you enter, you feel like something washes over you. And
Oh,
you do
cool.
remember that you have seen Bonegub's face once in this very shop, and for some
Cool.
reason you forgot after that, which is weird.
Oh, okay, whatever. I just wanted to know. It's cute.
And yeah, Bonegub is the form of Bonegub is behind his counter. And yeah, and he has some magical stuff all around him. You can take a look if you want.
How much is the rapier?
The rapier is 75 gold pieces. That's the price on that one.
And what does it do, though?
Yes. At last, someone asks. Yes, master. The moon-touched rapier, which gives off light. Look, and he takes the rapier out. And as he takes it out of the scabbard, you can see that it's a beautiful rapier, very, very finely made, beautiful thing, engravings on the blade, and you can see that the blade is actually just giving off a bit of light.
And that's all it does.
Yes, it is the moon-touched rapier.
Seems like you just covered it with some glowy stuff.
No, one gob wouldn't do that. The rapier is magical. And it does light.
I don't really need light.
In a 15-foot radius. And dim light for an additional 15.
That sounds very specific. You do know your job.
I do. I mean, it is moonlight.
Yeah, but moonlight's not worth 75 gold coins to me.
But listen, it does a noise when you shake.
Okay, yes. Bone Gob, yes, that it's like a lightsaber. I understand.
Yes. I know that.
I understand, but no. What else? Let me check what else you have.
Of course. As you go around, so he's got a few things. He's got a few wands. Actually, he's got one wand remaining. Sorry. The label says it's a wand of secrets. This thing goes for 300 gold pieces, but in brackets, he put the word negotiable.
Yeah. Well,
he's got a few potion of healing. He's got a few scrolls. You see a scroll of control flames. You see a scroll of guidance, and you see a scroll of mage hand.
How do scrolls work, though? Is that can I just use it once and then disappears?
Yeah, pretty much. You use it once. You need to have the corresponding. You need to have the ability to use spells to do that. So basically, let me just check again, just to be sure. So you can read the scroll and cast the spell using the scroll, but only if the spell is on your class's spell list.
oh.
Okay. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, the words on the scroll fade and it crumbles to dust.
Okay.
If the casting is interrupted, the scroll is not lost. But yeah, basically it's something that spellcasting classes can use as just a free spell that you can use on top of the stuff that you can use normally.
You know, Bodgob, do you have vault flasks? I have the idea Mantis does a lot.
Oil flasks?
Yes.
No. But Bongob has a mystery key. Would you like to see it?
Is the mystery key like to the oil blast flask factory or something?
No, but it is a very interesting little key for people of your disposition. The key has a chance of unlocking any lock in which it is inserted.
can also do that.
Well, yes, but this one is magical. I don't know.
You say it has a chance, not that
Yes.
it will.
No, it's a chance.
Does it unlock magical doors as well?
Yes, any luck.
Does it only work once?
Yes.
Oh my god!
And
Okay. I have boots of false tracks.
What, sorry?
That one is pretty good. Well, those boots, when you wear them, you can make them leave tracks of a different being, so that you cannot be followed.
It's pretty neat.
Can I use it only once as well?
No. Of course not. They're boots. You put the boots on.
I don't wear boots, but I guess I could.
Well, if you wear them, you can choose to have them leave tracks like those of another kind of humanoid of your size. Isn't that wonderful?
How much it
False
costs?
tracks. Let me think. 25 gold pieces.
Let me see them.
Yeah, sure. Shows you the boots. Actually, it's on
Are they cool?
Sort of mannequin. They are pretty cool. Yeah. They look like leather boots. They have some sort of engravings on the sides, which make them like kind of a bit more fancy. But they look like leather boots that you'd wear with leather armor. But they just have those sort of fancy engravings on them, and they do seem magical.
Give it 20, Bone Gob, for this.
How about I give you... How about you take the boots and the cloak? And he shows you a cloak that's on the same sort of mannequin where the boots were. He says, this is a cloak of billowing. It normally goes for 15 gold pieces, but if you take the boots and the cloak, let's say 30 gold pieces for the lot.
What does the cloak do?
Ah,
Whatever.
does. Well, that is interesting. The cloak of billowing. You can use just from time to time. You can make it billow dramatically, like there's a bit of wind behind you, and it just billows in the wind dramatically. You have to do it as a bonus action. Sorry, I don't know what happened to me.
that does sound a lot like you, Dandelion.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I'm reading the description on Google, and it says it confers no mechanical advantage, but looks cool.
It looks just very cool. That's the only thing
let's go. I played.
Oh god.
I knew you would take it.
Boom. I knew as well, to be fair. So for you, it's the boots of false tracks and the cloak of billowing. That's a total.
And then can I just buy all class somewhere during like this other time that we have?
Sure. Yeah.
We're gonna go to Yenril's shop. I'd like to make potions. I'm sure there's some of
Oh.
I want potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine is.
Let's say oil flasks. Let's say you find 5 of them. That you can buy.
Nice.
And it's going to be 10 gold pieces for 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said there was 3 scrolls. I didn't get the name of the first one.
So control flames, guidance, and mage hand. Yeah. And for the prices, control flames is 20 gold pieces, scroll of guidance is 15 gold pieces, scroll of mage hand is 10 gold pieces.
I don't want a scroll.
Yeah, just.
What else does he have?
Potions of healing. He's got a few. He's got the wand of secrets, but it's maybe a bit expensive. He's still got the rapier.
Does he have a? Does he have an immovable rod?
An immovable rod.
I've been wanting one since fucking forever. It's so cool.
An immovable rod. Roll a d20 for me.
Can you just repeat the name of the boots? Sorry, so I write it down so I don't forget that I have
Boots of false track.
them. Okay, thank you.
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he has one.
Oh, so cool!
He has one, and it goes for, let's say, 35 gold pieces.
Okay. What type of potions of healing does he have?
The normal ones,
How many?
the base ones. He has about like almost 10 behind him, like about between 5 and 10
How much?
for one potion.
Yeah.
One potion is 25 gold pieces a pop.
Okay, I'm gonna take the immovable rod, and 2 potions of healing. Can you remind me how much?
What did I just say?
I don't remember. That's why 25 for
yeah.
the potions and 35 for the immovable
30,
rod.
I think.
30.
Let's say 30. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, so that'd be 80 then.
Yeah. The immovable rod would count as one of your the 2 items you could get. That's an uncommon item.
Okay. I don't think I'll buy anything else.
Okay. Just as a by-the-by.
Okay.
And for you, Dandelion's going to be the same. The boots of full strike and the cloak I'm not going to count because technically it doesn't do anything. But the boots of full strikes, I'm going to count that. That's your one common item that you could get.
Oh.
So you can still get an
an
uncommon item.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
check the list then. Do you know what you
Oh,
want,
you
Zylrona?
will do that later. We'll do that later.
Oh, okay.
Zylrona, is there anything you wanted to maybe try and find, see if he has, or like if you have any idea of something?
No, I don't. But
No?
I want the control flames scroll.
The spell scroll? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That's going to be 20 gold pieces.
Try to waggle.
You can.
No.
Bone Cop, we can just use that once, please. Can you just like make a discount?
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay, no. Yes. We're taking half off your shop. Come on.
24.
24?
Yeah.
He goes, fine. 15 gold pieces.
13.
I thought you said 30, and I was like, Zylrona, that's not how you negotiate.
Zylrona, could you make me a persuasion check, but with advantage because of Dandelion's efforts?
Well, it is going very well. So, I don't have to use the one that I got, do I?
No, it's with advantage, so you use the best one of the
The
two.
persuasion.
Yes.
So it's a 9.
He goes 15.
I put the money.
Really?
Very
Thank
mad.
you.
Like,
Ah.
A lot of money, anyways.
Okay, fine. And he gives you a healer's kit as a bonus, like as a little thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. I like you. You are my favorite clients. Yes.
From what I see, we are the only ones.
No.
I
Believe me
feel-
or not.
Healing?
A healer's kit.
I think it's the
Oh.
thing I have. It's like you can
Yeah.
stabilize people.
You had.
You
I
had.
don't have it anymore.
Oh, I thought I could just use. I thought that didn't disappear.
No,
I think there's like 10
a
charges. Well, not charges, but 10 things. I don't think we've used
think
all
so.
of them.
I know you've used it like twice at least.
Use twice.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I still have it.
Anything else you want to do while you're there? I'm guessing there's not much else you can get from Mr. Bone Gob, yeah?
No, I think we can
I
go.
guess if we don't have anything else to do, just jump 3 days and see how many
I'd just
potions,
like
see how many
to-
potions Benevolence can do.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you want to make
And then,
potions.
yeah.
Could you roll me? So it's going to be a herbalism kit check. So that's going to be a D20 plus your intelligence plus your proficiency.
It's a 5.
Okay.
You keep saying you can do potions.
Not
So-
when I roll a 2.
So You start making your. You all go back to Yanriel's shop. What's his name? Calhoun is in there, by the way.
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
And he goes, "Oh, hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, so you came
It's
here.
a nice.
I thought you were going
It's
to
a
stay
nice
there.
house. Well, I just it's a nice house. I really like it. Thank you. As you talk with Calhoun a bit, he makes some tea for everyone. You can see that he's already acclimating to home life. But Benevolence, you go to the lab really, and you start mixing your potion. And up in the apartment, Dandelion, Zylrona, and Calhoun, you're just sipping your tea when you suddenly hear a
It's good.
Benevolence.
It's fine.
Benevolence, you have the top part of a potion bottle in your hand, and the bottom part where the liquid is usually stored has exploded. Thankfully for you, it exploded outward, so you don't have glass everywhere on you. And the few drops of liquids that fell here and there are starting to eat at the marble top
Nice.
that you are using to make your potions. But it's fine because it fades away into smoke because it starts burning and then goes out. This one wasn't exactly a success.
I mean, it could have been useful to throw it on someone.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it seems a bit too unstable for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you want to make me one other roll for like each day?
Nah, whatever. I bought two potions.
You can try. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, try it.
Well, it's a 6.
Okay. And for the last day?
Oh. I can't see. I think that's a 7. So, no. Is that a 7?
I don't know.
It's a 7. So 10.
10. On the second day.
Oh, God.
On the second day, you think you managed to create a potion of rotten eggs.
I already have one.
Yeah, well, you apparently did the same thing, except this one is not exactly a potion because it appears to be a bit solid in the bottle. But as you open it, you can smell it. It's bad. It's very bad. You can't really take it as a potion. You wouldn't advise anyone to drink it. You can use it as sort of a like stink pellet, in a way, I suppose, if you wanted to. And on the last day, as you try to make a potion again, maybe this time a good one, you do manage to produce. It's not exactly a magical potion, but it seems that you have made a sort of flammable liquid. It doesn't have the consistency, of oil or anything, but it's as close to an oil flask as you can get from plants, basically.
I'll give it to Dandelion.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's that one is flammable and people would slip on it if they try to do anything.
All right.
Yay, thank you. Also, did you do any healing potions, Benevolence? Because me and Zylrona kind of need them.
Nope. Can I need them to?
I mean, you are all now at full. Like you had 2 days of like full rests, and so you are.
But if we fight,
fine. I was about to say, if you want to go back into town and buy some potions of healings,
let's
we can
do
say
that.
you
I
did.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So a potion of healing is about like 20-25 gold, depending where on where you go, but it would be 25 gold pieces a pop.
I have 2, so.
Yeah.
Can I try and buy one and steal another one?
Yeah, sure. Could you give me a sleight of hand check?
Natural 20.
Nice.
Can I steal
good
2 or
thing.
3? How many can I steal with a natural
So
20?
you buy 1 potion of healing at the normal price of 25 gold.
Yeah, sure.
And you are in like some little apothecary in another district of Bellgate. And the guy, says, "Oh, thank you very much for the custom. Do come back." And while he's kind of distracted with another customer, you manage to pick up 2 other potion of healings.
Ooh,
You went to Zylrona.
I have to.
Oh, I thought you had none. Okay.
Is there anything else that any of you guys would like to do while you still have the time?
No.
Well,
No, we're good.
Yep.
Okay.
to the Adventures League.
Yeah, you go back to the Adventurers League. The same young, I think I said half elf.
I think
Woman
so.
is behind the counter, and she goes, "Oh, like, hi, like yeah, sure, hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi,
Better?
it's Svetlana. No,
No.
Z- I know there's a Z somewhere in there.
Yes, it's Zylrona.
Zylrona, yeah, sure, like, yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
I wanted to check in, see if there was something new. Because I'll
Like,
be away.
quests and all, like, big treasure, like
Yeah.
magical items. I didn't
Yeah,
forget,
the usual.
like, yeah. Well, no,
Huh.
because, as I said, like, if you don't, like, pay and stuff, like, you
I'm
won't get, like,
almost.
cool stuff.
If I do pay, will it be worth it? Because if it's not worth it, I do want it back.
Well, you'll get, oh, no, we don't do that. Like, you just get, like, the premium stuff, like, for people that, pay. But then, like, we don't really give money back. That's not, like, a thing we
Don't do
like,
that, Zylrona. They're going to
do.
like they're going to fill your mailbox with spam email and with like mails about like their promotions and stuff.
Yeah,
Look,
I
okay,
can see.
you know what? Look, I kind of like you, so, like, I'm going
Do it.
to, like, pretend I said, "Oh no, we don't have a quest," because, like, oh la la, I didn't pay. But maybe I'm going to take this parchment here, and I'm going to put it on the counter, and then I'm going to turn around, and maybe, like, the parchment, I'm going to lose it, like, like, maybe it happens because I'm a bit like, oh no, I'm young and I'm carefree. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And she turns
yes.
around, and you see there is a parchment on the counter, and she's turned around like, oh no, I'm turned around and I'm not looking. Oh, anything could happen.
Can I sneakily take it then?
Oh yeah, you don't need to do anything. You just take it. It's fine.
Wait, Dandelion, are you with me?
I guess.
Okay, so I turn to
What
you.
else would I do? I'll just go with you.
And I extend my hand to you.
Oh, for me to take it? Yeah, sure, I take it.
Not your hand, a Dandelion.
Oh! No, I wasn't understanding, sorry. Okay, I put it on the line back then, even though I didn't take it. But sure. I was present when it happened.
Someone is going to prison.
No, that's not it.
Well, too late now. You put your dandelion where the parchment
On my
is.
hand.
Oh, sure. I give it to you, the dandelion. There it is.
Okay, so I tap on the counter for her to
Oh,
turn.
hi.
Hi.
Did you get it? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Yeah.
I give her a dandelion as a thanks.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's like my favorite invasive plant.
I can get you a better one next time, I guess.
No.
But-
That wasn't like sarcasm or anything. I actually love dandelions. They're
Oh,
a bit
really?
invasive, but, Yeah, dude, yeah.
Do you know that you can make a wish and blow them?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, sure.
Do you do it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Does it work?
I mean, I did wish that I would meet like a handsome like half orc, and like maybe it would be tall and dark and like kind of like sexy in a like cool way, like a bit badass. And I did meet someone. It wasn't a half orc, but it was kind of tall and dark and a bit badass. So
Well,
yeah.
you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Like manifest it and all that. Like,
Oh my god.
Sure.
Well, as I said, thank you, and I don't have the money yet. Almost. I had it, and then I lost some, but I will come back for that thing.
Yeah, sure. Like it's fine, like yeah.
It will be here waiting for me anyways, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Bye. I leave.
Bye.
Taking Dandelion with me. So no
Sure.
one can see us.
Yeah, sure.
And then
Okay,
what is in the thing?
So if you look at the parchment, you can see that. So it's not like the most premium quest you could have gotten. It seems to be what they call a tier 1, which is like the base level of premium contracts. But it is
Tiers to it? Fuck.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, it is a contract to go see, to go clear an old sort of mine that was in the south of the country, and which seems to have been overrun by either goblins or maybe hobgoblins. And the person who gave that contract said that they believe that in that cave there are some old artifacts from the Blood Wars, because that was a site for the war, basically, where people fought.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Nice.
there seems to be like some good stuff in there.
Well, let's do that instead.
Maybe they they believe there might be some good stuff. It's towards Stoneford, basically. There's a if you look on the, actually I can show you because we have the map here. I don't know why I'm describing when I can just show you. So Stoneford is here. There is a bit of a small mountain range here, a bit of a forest, and there is a cave around there. That's also a cave, but that's turned the wrong way because for some reason, instead of, it doesn't matter. I can do maps. Yeah. So yeah, it seems to be around here.
Okay. Okay, we'll go there then.
Sure.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Anything else from anyone else? Or
Nope.
nope. Yeah, good. So 3 days pass. You do any kind of preparations you needed to do. Found a few magical items and which you're happy about. And after those 3 days, you go back to the castle where the king, Ambrose, and a young man, you think he's human. He's not very tall, and he's very lanky, very what's the word I'm looking for? Thin. Who's just like waiting next to him. He's slightly bent forward. Not that he's crooked or anything, but he's just like slightly bent forward. And a bit lanky, and he has like a bored expression on his face. Blonde hair in a ponytail, like a short ponytail. The faint start of a beard on his face, but it's very patchy.
Is this your best? Is this your best carriage driver?
Oh, yeah. This is well, if you want to introduce yourself. And the young man who seems to be about maybe 20, 21, you're not sure. goes, "Hi, I'm Griff.
Like the
You're-
creature?
Griff. Grif. Griff. Like Griff.
Like griffins.
Okay.
Like griffins, but without the fun part. I am fun, but it's not a griffin. You know what I mean, yeah? Sure. So I'll be your carriage driver. So yeah, should be fun.
Do you know how to fight?
No.
Okay, if we get into a fight, just hide inside the carriage or something.
If we get into a fight, I'll just, like, go faster on the carriage.
I did that. Sometimes they can catch up to you. So, yeah. Something happens, just hide inside the carriage.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. We're just going to Sunder Spring, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
King's
sure it's going to
Road,
be.
Then a bit of like off-road stuff, like to sleep in a tavern or something. Then back to the King's Road, and then Sunders. I've done it a million times. It's alright.
How slow can you go?
How slow?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And as slow as the horses.
Then go that
Go,
slow.
I guess. I don't know. Look, hey, we need 4 days to get there. We'll get it in 4 days, okay? I have my order from the Your Majesty, yeah.
Old Bob. Old Bob.
Yeah. So yeah, he said 4 days. So and you see the king looks at you, Dandelion, and says, "Yeah, 4 days."
Oh, you're here. Hi.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, I am.
Fine. Let's just go then.
Okay, well, just.
Are the horses cool looking? Like I asked.
One of them is a like midnight black, almost like shining black horse, like completely black. The hair is black, the mane is black, even his hooves are black, basically. He's looking pretty fucking cool. A bit edgy, like a bit gothic, maybe for your taste, but pretty good. The other one is kind of more normal looking, sort of a brown mane and dark hair, braided in this case for some reason, they look good. The carriage itself looks actually pretty good. Like it's a big thing, it's a big wagon, in which like you can comfortably just all fit. There's even like enough space that you could probably sleep in it if you can't find a decent a tavern or something. But yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Fine, let's go.
You jump in, and basically the king gives you a small chest, and he says, "So, as I've said, 400 gold. This is for expenses. Should be enough for 4 days to travel to Sunder Spring. When you're there, I implore you to be on your best behavior. You are basically representing the kingdom in our relationship with Sunder Spring. So, yeah, if you could just be careful, that would be nice. Yes?
Of course.
I assume that's to me.
Yes.
Yes.
That was more to... yeah. Ambrose also comes up before you leave and he says, okay, so if you could bring back as many crystals as you can, that would be very nice.
Ambrose, you need to give us a number. Like a more or less a limit number that you need.
I can't give you a number Dandelion, because I don't know. I just need a lot of them because we need a lot of power. Look, the purer the crystals are, the better. Okay?
Okay, only virgin crystals. Okay, let's do that.
Yes. Just, big chunks of pure, unrefined crystals, that would be better. We can work with that, okay? If you find some refined crystals, it's fine. Just take a lot. Yes? Excellent.
Just a question, though. You said you'd pay those people in Center Springs to give us
Yes, they'll receive payment when you arrive.
Oh, they'll receive it when we arrive.
Yeah. It's been sent.
But they might not accept it, that's what you're saying.
We'll see. And the king goes,
oh, so the money that we are paying goes in another carriage because there's a rogue in here. I see how it is.
No, it's because that's how we usually deal with Sunder Spring. We send the payment.
How much are we talking about? So we look like we know what we're talking about.
We're talking about at least 1,000 gold.
That's not that
with
much.
a promise to send 1,000 more if needed, if the amount exceeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already know they're going to ask for more, but whatever, we'll solve it when we are there talking to them. Let's go.
Sure. They wave you goodbye, and the carriage goes. You go through Bellgate's northern gate, and you take a road that you actually kind of know already because it's the same road that you took to go to Baphomet's
What
Tower.
weird shit is there now?
Sorry?
It's all this weird shit in this road. What's happening?
I don't
know.
Can someone please roll me a d20?
Yes.
How you doing?
As you start going.
13.
13. Okay. So you're in your carriage and you see a very familiar scene around you of just, because you are still pretty close to the city, you've got a lot of farms, you've got a lot of fields that are being worked on by some farmers. However, this time you are actually going pretty fast on that road and you see a few other travelers actually having to get out of your way before you run them over, basically. But you have a really just good day of travel. It's a bit boring. Just, not much happens, and it's just a lot of road. At some point, you arrive in a more like wild part of the road, and you just see a few forests, a few hills. Nothing too worrying. But yeah, it's pretty comfortable inside the carriage because you are basically on couches that are face to face, and you're just going on the road. Is there anything you want to do when you're traveling, or?
Not really. I mean,
No.
nothing's happening. Guess we'll just chit chat.
Yep.
Okay. After a while, evening comes. Night isn't too far away, and you hear Griff. Like you can feel the carriage stop, and you hear Griff going down, opening the door to the carriage. He goes, "So, well, night is coming. So how do we want to do it? I know a few taverns not far from here. If you wanted to have like a good night's sleep in a bed,
But you can sleep in here, right? In the carriage. You don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Who's this we?
Well, if I can't sleep inside the carriage, I'm going to bring the carriage to a tavern and sleep in a tavern. So you do you. But I'm going to a tavern if you don't let me sleep in the carriage. Yeah.
Of course we're gonna let you sleep in the carriage. You're the one driving it.
Are you sure you don't want to go to a tavern? I don't understand. Like, don't you have money?
Not much, no.
I know he gave you 100
Oh,
per day.
400.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
going to
it's
give us
awful.
when I already gave it. I thought he's going to give it
He
when
gave
he
us
came
Yeah.
back.
100 for
Ah,
400,
okay.
Sorry for expenses.
Oh yeah, let's go to a tavern then. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Oh god. Goes back on the thing, and you hear the horses going again. You arrive in front of a very small tavern. It's clearly like kind of a road, tavern stop kind of thing. It's called the Winking Rat, and it's got a sign.
Why does all of them have like rat and cheese themed?
I don't know. My mind works in weird ways. Who cares? And it's got the image of a rat winking at you. Carriage stops. Some like stable boys from the tavern come, take the carriage inside the stables and the horses with them. And Griff tells you, so just so you know, the winking rat, it's not exactly like not big, like they don't have a high standard of things, It's a bit seedy, but it's a good place, yeah. I know the guys who it belongs to, they're good people. It can be a bit, just as a little precaution, if the ladies and the lads of the night in the tavern offer you a night, don't take it. Because
don't tell me to the Griff.
Well, they'll give you the tickle, so if you don't want that. By the way, so Zylrona and Dandelion, you are aware of the sentence, give someone the tickle. The tickle is a sexually transmitted disease that you usually get when you spend the night with a lady of the night, or a lad of the night, I suppose. And it's a quite popular expression in Orbis, like give someone the tickle. It's basically their version of the clap. So yeah, it's not exactly a good thing. To you, Benevolence,
Yeah, it's tickling.
You're thinking, what's so bad about tickling someone? It's fun. So who knows? But anyway,
you should not have said that.
Well, but Griff brings you inside. Inside, it's a very normal, like base tavern, wooden everything, wooden posts, wooden floors, wooden tables, chairs, blah blah blah. There's a bar at the very far back. There are a few people in there. Most of them look like either adventurers or mercenaries. Some of them look like just travelers that are exhausted and just want, a quick beer and go to sleep. You do see a few people that have some impressive cleavage. A few ladies and a few lads that are not wearing that many clothes. And they are going, from table to table, offering their services. And at the back of this main area, you've got a wooden staircase that goes up to kind of a mezzanine level, which then goes into the private quarters where the bedrooms are. Doesn't seem to be like the biggest thing, but there aren't that many people in there, so you'll probably get a bedroom quite easily if you wanted to. And there's a guy behind the bar just like wiping some glasses. He's about like maybe 60, you're not so sure. Big handlebar mustache, grey hair, grey mustache. Just a normal human. Hi.
Well, hello. We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Yeah. How many of you?
There's 4 of us.
How many bedrooms?
Turn to the others. How many bedrooms?
How much does each bedroom cost?
We don't care.
No, we do, because we can try and keep the money that we don't spend.
Well, it depends. Do you want doubles, singles? Depends what you want. Do you want to have a bathroom in the...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Then we don't have that.
Single or doubles? Like, how many do I put of you per bedrooms is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Look, if we go 2 per bedrooms, it's going to be 4 silver.
You know what? Put 2 per bedroom just in case some weird shit attacks us in the night at least. One of us is with the Griff,
sure.
I know. But at least the other ones are like together.
Okay.
It's going to be 4 silver in this case.
You have change for a gold coin.
He looks at you with his bloodshot eye and goes, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Just give us a beer each or a drink. Does anyone want to drink anything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Give us a beer each.
A beer each. Okay. And he starts pouring some ale in big tankards. The tankards are not like completely clean, but you know they're fine. And he gives you 4 beers. And he goes, well, the bedrooms plus the beers. That would be about 14 silver.
Then we go back to the same problem. You need to give us change then.
Just give him a gold coin, whatever.
It has to be 2 gold coins. It has to be 2 gold coins. Whatever, you know. Just take the 2 gold coins.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate the tip. And he actually puts the gold coin that's basically too much in a little jar for the serving staff. And he goes, well, just find yourself a table. Here's the keys to the bedroom. Some of our ladies and knights they can offer you some stuff.
No, thank you.
But it's
Why are you ticklish?
What?
What?
Just ignore her. She's like 5.
Oh no. Well, that's really not the right place for a kid her age then.
I am old enough to drink this beer. Don't drink it away.
Okay. Well, have a good one anyway.
Oh, you too.
And you can find a table pretty easily. A few of the ladies and lads of the night do go to your table to offer you, their services. One of the guy is just quite a tall guy, kind of like olive skin. He's not really wearing a shirt so much as he's wearing some sort of like a belt, but made of just cloth, basically, around his midriff. But the rest is just completely naked. He has some trousers on, of course.
Thank God.
Well, yeah. I just realized that saying he's completely naked except for the belt is a bit weird. No, he has some trousers and then that weird belt made of cloth. And he goes, hello there. What do we have? Someone wants to spend a night in good company?
No.
We're going to spend a night with each other.
No?
It's already good company. Look, if I give you a gold coin, you do not annoy us the entire night. You can tell everyone the king paid for it, because technically it's true.
Sure. I really like you. Takes your gold coin, goes away.
Just tell everyone the king paid for it. I want everyone to know.
Yes, don't worry about that. And he goes away to other tables. And yeah, you're just having a nice beer. And you can go to your bedrooms whenever you decide.
Well, I don't know.
I guess you can just go. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything you want to do before bed or anything?
But Evelyn's going to write a letter, I assume.
Well,
Yeah, well, I do that every day, so.
I'm going to
I
count.
wanna. Oh,
Sorry, just going to count my coins. In case someone thinks me.
oh. Just as we go to bed, I wanna tickle someone, like a lady or a lad of the night, just like as I go up.
yeah. As you go up the stairs, so you can see that a few of the ladies are, just standing on the stairs and looking good, basically. And there's one of them who is an old half-orc woman. She looks very good for her age, but there's a certain brutishness to her face in a way, not in a weird way. It's just that she looks like she could probably headbutt your head into another dimension if she wanted to. And you tickle her, and she has a moment of what the f-? And then she looks at you and what?
What? I thought that was the whole point, to tickle each other.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then that was very inappropriate.
They pay for sex. What?
Oh! But they said that you would give us tickles.
No, the tickle.
What is that?
It's a disease. It makes
You're sick? I'm sorry.
No, I'm not sick.
Oh.
I don't have the tickle. Do I look like I have the tickle?
I don't know. I didn't know it was even a thing before, like 2 seconds ago. I thought it was like.
How
and
can
I
you
tickle her
not
again.
know that?
Why would I know
Stop
that?
tickling me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How can you not know that? Are you that naive?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
You have a great night. You have a great night.
Well, I
you have
hope
a
so.
lot of clients. God, this is okay.
Have a good night.
Sorry for the tickles.
No, it's fine.
You have maybe.
Don't do it again.
Okay.
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 Yeah. She turns around.
Oh my god.
And she's still a bit like confused about what just happened, but it happened.
It happened.
And you go to your bedroom. Thankfully, your bedrooms are in a different section of the inn to where the ladies and lads of the night go. So you're good. You won't spend a weird night here.
Perfect.
Yeah, actually, your bedrooms are they're quite good. They're not. Maybe not as spacious as like the guest bedroom of the king, but they're pretty good. Decent size. You've got some like a small table where you can write, read, whatever, and you've got a small bathroom next to it.
Cool.
Well, to sleep then.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Nothing else?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
You go to sleep. You do spend like a decent night. Actually, more decent than sleeping outside anyway. Morning comes. Griff wakes you all up pretty early, and he says, "Well, kind of need to go. Lot of travel to do." And he goes back into the carriage. You all go back inside, and I'm going to ask one of you to roll a d20 again.
Want to do it.
You already did it. Just do it again. Just do it for the entire trip.
Okay. 5.
5.
Yes.
No.
Interesting.
No.
Just remember what I said. I should do it.
The 13 was nothing, so I assume the 5 is something. In this.
Maybe. You go back inside the carriage, and basically, so you were on. You went to a small, like, little off-road to go to the tavern. So you have to take that off-road and go back to what is essentially the King's Road, the main road, where you can see a few travelers that are there, a few people, and you just go again. You can actually see that you are nearing Shimmergate. You're not very far from Shimmergate now. You can see a few signs pointing. Yeah, no, you're going pretty fast. You are here. You've already gone past Baphomet's Tower, and you're going to go towards Shimmergate.
Damn.
Well, it's a carriage. It's going pretty fast. So yeah, you're just passing through a bit of a forest. There's a path in the middle of it, like the road basically cuts the forest in half. You can actually see a few forest creatures in the distance if you look if you look through the carriage's window. And you're just having a good time there. During lunch, you
Playing my
stop on the side
violin.
of the road.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, sure. For lunch, you stop on the side of the road just to have a quick bite. You see a few people doing the same thing actually, but a pretty uneventful morning. You go back to the carriage, go back on the road, and about like mid-afternoon, you are on a just a random like piece of the King's Road. You're surrounded by basically just like fields and a few hills, and you can see that a few traveling merchants have just decided to sell a few things to people, and you can also see a group of clearly mercenaries going from people to people and like stopping a few people and asking them question. And you feel the carriage slowing down. And Griff turns around and like through the wood panel goes, yeah, I don't like that. So just be ready. I don't know what's happening there. Okay.
Maybe they just want to know if everyone's doing fine.
And I'm the naive one.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. If you look through the little windows in the carriage, by the way, on those windows you have blinds if you wanted to obscure them, to obscure the windows. But if you look through the windows right now, you can see that the people that are stopping people and asking questions, there are two hobgoblins and two sort of human but mercenary-looking people. They are all armored and armed. They do not have their weapons drawn or anything, but they are clearly heavily, armored, and they have weapons. But after a while, Griff...
I disguise myself as something, just in case.
As what?
You know what? Like some sort of sales fancy person.
So just you put on a merchant costume, basically.
Yes, but I make a mustache.
Oh.
I make a mustache out of the white hairs. Boom! I use them. There it is.
Of course. Could you roll a d20 for me, just to see the quality of the disguise?
15.
15.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Griff rolls towards the group of mercenaries. You can hear
I could just see Dandelion putting a disguise in front of Zylrona and Benevolence and be like, it's fine. It's fine.
Usually it works. But yeah, no, you roll up to them. You can see that one of the two hobgoblins, who seems to be a bit more sort of a veteran, goes up to Griff and he goes, sorry to disturb you. We've been told that a person we were looking for might be in this general area. So we were wondering if you had seen a tabashi anywhere. And you hear Griff go, tabashi, like the cat people, right? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I've seen plenty of tabashis like that, on the road and such, but I don't know, who are you looking for, like, specifically? And you hear the hobgoblin answering, well, he goes by the name of Dandelion. Dandelion Blaistorm is quite famous.
I look at Dandelion like...
That's why the disguise. I could see where this was going.
We kind of need to talk to them, They might have taken something from someone, and I mean, they're a thief. That's what I'm saying. So if you see them, you should tell us. And you hear Griff going, nah, can't say I did see. You mean Dandelion, like from the the comics and all that, like the same person? Yeah. No, the same, very same, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, haven't seen that. No, don't think so. Do you mind if we look inside the carriage, sir? Well, I kind of do mind. Like, that's private stuff. Like, like the people I'm big noble, so you don't want to piss them off, do you? So you can hear the conversation. You can see that basically the hobgoblins and the bandits are trying to encircle the carriage and are going to look inside. I'm giving you time to react to that if you want to do anything.
I'm on disguise, you see. Is it going to work? I don't know, but I'm on disguise.
Sure.
Shit.
Look, I don't know what you want to do. I don't mind if they just like leave and try to be like, oh, look, there's no one here like that, blah blah blah. But like, you guys decide what you want to do. I'm dressed like an old businessman with a mustache.
That's one way to put it.
Could I use prestidigitation to make it seem like it's a bit darker around Dandelion? Just to try and obscure them?
Well, you can do some like light effect and all that, so...
It's just so vague what you can do, so I'm throwing it out there.
Yeah, that spell's very vague. What you can do.
Yeah.
Not to shroud them in darkness, obviously.
It's just that you have the carriage, and then you have... It's like you have the carriage, and you have this bit that's just a shadow. Just ignore that. It's normal. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, no, sure. I'll allow it. I'm fine with it. Yeah, okay. You still hear Griff like trying to say, no, come on, dude, like you can't just like go around and look at her. But
it's fine. We decided that we're letting them check, right? So I hit the carriage, and I do this. I don't know how to do the accent, but this like southern fancy accent from America. And say, oh, old boy, just let him check. It's fine.
Griff, yeah, sure. Then go. The two human bandits, well, not bandits, but like
mercenary
looking, open the doors, and you see the hobgoblin, the two hobgoblins coming in to get a good look at you. I'm just going. So you said 15 on the disguise, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that laugh.
Well, you shouldn't.
No.
Because I did that at disadvantage and I got a 20 and a 19. So.
I guess mage armor on myself.
Of the two hobgoblins that, like the two humans seem to be just like hired help. But the two hobgoblins seem to be a bit more serious, like more serious mercenaries. The more veteran one, the veteran-looking one, really looks at all of you, and he stops when he is actually looking at you, Dandelion, and without like moving his eyes away from you, he goes, "Wow, ain't that interesting? We were looking for a Tabashi who's accompanied by two women, one of which is a Harangan, and the other one is a silvered-haired, young."
Oh, look who gave us more away!
I flatten my ears.
Oh!
So cute.
Now,
Just one question. Like, can the guy just put the carriage go if we tell him to?
sure.
And like the two goblins are inside, but the other two are not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast message and say, Riff, just go fast and don't stop.
Okay. As you say that,
It's on the line, by the way.
Is that 2 messages?
well, you know what? Let's say it's just one charge because why not? You hear a reply in Grief's laconic voice that goes, "Okay."
Okay.
And as the hobgoblin, the veteran guy, was about to say, "Well, it's a pleasure," as Grief just like takes off,
Oh god.
and you just hear the "yeah" and the whoosh of the reins basically as he just like takes off, and you see the two hobgoblins holding on and basically just getting inside the carriage before they are thrown away from it. Just going to do some quick checks for them just in case.
Fall off, fall off, fall off.
We'll see. Where are you? So he's staying on. And the other one. Yeah, you're falling off. Okay. So the veteran guy manages to actually hold on and like hoist himself inside the carriage. The other one tries to do the same thing, but you can see that one of his foot basically like gives way under him. He just slips, and you see him just fall and tumble in the dirt road. And he's not there anymore. But the veteran is still in there, and I am going to ask all of you to roll for initiative. We're going to have a fight inside the carriage.
Oh
Just-
god.
What the hell?
It's 3 against 1, people. 4. You have Velvett. It's 3.5 against 1. I have to-
22.
Oh, me too.
Who has the highest dexterity?
Probably me, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume so.
But you can go first if you want.
Well.
To try and kick them off the carriage.
Sure. Okay.
So, Zylrona first?
I guess. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Benevolence, how much do you get?
3. I had a 1, so
Okay.
Benevolence does not want to fight.
The guy, the hobgoblin, is just like holding on for dear life, hoists himself up inside the carriage, and as soon as he's inside the carriage, it's big enough that you can all like draw weapons, etc. But it's going to be like close quarter combat. He draws his sword out and he said, "Well, you had to make it hard, did you?"
I can do mine.
the Zylrona's weapons like occupy the entire carriage.
Pretty much. And that's where we'll stop for today.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I've
Okay.
taken note of your initiative, so we'll just use it next time, and that way I'll have time to like prepare a nice carriage interior for a fight. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I don't know. We'll see.
You're going to do that and
Never let me do it. Roll.
you're going to do that, and like me and Zylrona are both trying to push him off the carriage, I assume. So that might not last very long.
It doesn't matter. I'll have fun trying to do the interior of a carriage on whatever I'm going to use.
It's gonna be a very short fight, though. Yeah.
I think so. I think so. He's
Good
alone.
thing I have small weapons too.
I gave you a mace. You want to use that?
Was it a
I know.
mace? Wasn't it a?
It was basically a mace, yeah.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. If you decide to use your two-handed weapon, you're going to have a disadvantage.
Yes, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, come on. You're in a carriage. But yeah. And you'll have to be quite careful with your spells, I'm guessing, because it's danger close. So yeah, that's when we'll stop. I implore and ask you to look at magical items, and if you could tell me which one you want to have, and we'll say that you had them, that you bought them during the 3 days and you have them on you. But apart from that, thank you all for playing. That was very nice of you, and thank you everyone at home for watching this thing that we do. Yes, that was good. Best outro ever.
Gee.
I am clearly very good at this. Yes. So yes, thank you all, and I hope we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.